can improve your team.
They're 3-3. We're 3-2. Let's go to the next week. Whooped on the Falcons.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
They're 5-1. Wow.
Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Like my beat ain't no happy, but like
97.
GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up the big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, see how my all over the mess. They broke, they think.
And we're about 5 miles north of near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
I'm here.
Winners. You get a look at Baker Mayfield.
Ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Oh my God, what is this?
A first down throw from Mayfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
Pass interference, offense.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here we go now.
This is Hunt. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep
Good
pace.
shit.
His throw incomplete. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The starting 11 defensively for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's a beast of a line right there. Beast of a linebacking core right there. Beast of a secondary right there. Sheesh.
He's a guy you got to count for on every snap.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing, Winston. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. A first carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ooh, good throw.
Man, it's the tight end Howard complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be
yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
You almost let that go.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Let's go. And we got flag number 53.
3rd and long for Winston. He checks it down here to Ellington. And
what happened? What was the flag holding?
On the field.
Holding. Offense.
So a decent game,
Still
but all
3rd
for
down.
naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Where is Evans? That's what I want to know.
And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he...
Oh, come on, man.
Exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find
Kicking
something.
woes
There's
still.
nothing available there for him.
All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Mayfield on 1st down.
Ooh, who got that? Barrett, that's what's up.
Picked off at the 33.
Great defensive play.
Football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Noah Spence with the hit. Barrett with the
interception number 1 on his career.
Barrett with the interception. Good stuff.
Put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball from the other team.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. There's the Penn State man. It's
They just
Chris
can't
Godwin.
stop him.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well,
Had Godwin.
you have to devote at least a 2nd guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Jameis to throw it. He's got Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
The best offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Oh, wow.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
throw it, man, right there.
Escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw is Winston.
Oh, you almost caught it going.
And with it, time has expired on the 1st quarter. Can't wait to see what the 2nd quarter has in store. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad.
Get there.
And move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield.
Over
the middle, Dorsett. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Get there. Come on. Get there.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm scared.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kick. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time.
Putting it on point right there.
Let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Give to Jones.
Ooh.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
Ooh.
Really well done.
So a nice job to break the
almost gone.
Tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action there. I say go with your best.
I don't know why he stopped to hold the back of that guy.
First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Like when we throw it down the field, they can't stop us, just like in real life.
Now Winston.
Oh, that was scary.
They're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 19 yards that time for number 19.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The give is to Jones.
Oh, good block.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Gracias.
I thought going into the 2018 draft, running back was a priority for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they got one of the best ones in the draft, and Ronald Jones II out of USC. He's a guy who knows how to make people miss, but also not afraid to lower his shoulder and make his own way.
And that's what we saw there as he
touchdown.
Calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Offense is just clicking right now.
Stretch their lead.
Thank you.
For the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that a 7-play,
let the defense take care of what it wants to do. Let the defense pick its own plays. Nice little breakfast first time to go to work. Oh.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Second down, Mayfield.
Oh, wow.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Shaquille Barrett got an interception and a sack.
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Now let's go. 3-19.
from the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And this is away. It's a high kick.
Come on, bro. Get it.
All of it. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Off the play fake. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
You can use a screen.
From the gun, Winston.
Oh, my God.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. He got 29 yards that time.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right
really
arm,
don't
doesn't
want
he?
us
You
to
saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Too many tight ends, man.
And he's brought down, but not before
Too many
he
tight ends to
reaches
cover,
the
I'm telling you.
8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion.
You got 3 tight ends that could do work.
Those guys made that play possible.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type.
Oh, my gosh. It's perfect window.
Touchdown, Bucs.
Patient. Waiting for the perfect window.
As the first half is winding down, and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad.
All right, defense, continue doing what you're doing.
The cushion. This half has been theirs. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
Good shit.
Now let's go. Green.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Be back. I need to get some water.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete and now 3rd down. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we
Pure domination by the Bucs.
Sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, Wilson, you had it.
Starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Wilson had it if you didn't run like that.
Buccaneers, they'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's a give to Jones running left. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Oh,
but on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection.
I'm letting the defense completely
did exactly what they wanted,
everything.
And now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And again, it's Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on.
On 3rd down.
Get there, Noah. Get there, Noah. Get there, Noah. Oh.
He finds Beckham complete.
Damn.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a
Oh, it was
first
close.
down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
A first down throw for Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6
into
there
coverage.
on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
I'm tired.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
What is it? 1st and 10. Hope they go with that blitz.
A couple of first downs on the drive
sent that
already.
blitz.
As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Corner blitz.
All right, here we go.
They run with Hunt. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Okay.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chunking it all over the
Your
ball.
call, defensive coordinator. Your call.
The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mayfield from the
Oh, get him, Noah. Get him, Noah. Ah. Oh, Edwards. Let's go.
Picked off near the 44. And
Rookie. Let's go.
45-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break.
Let's go, bro.
Second half, but to no avail. Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like
Dean has the interception. Edwards, our two rookies have interceptions this year.
That's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Our two rookies have interceptions this year.
First and 10 at the 45.
Noah Spence been the one bringing the pressure for the team. Oh, you got him. Easy. They can't stop the play action.
First play of the drive, a success.
Just like in real life, can't stop the play action.
The turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Oh shit! Throw it!
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Sent the blitz.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
49ers are 5-1.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows.
Ooh, good throw, Gomez.
He completes it to Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a little extra juice when you see Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans early. And when they do it often, this team is really energized.
What up, RTP? Been checking out a lot of coaching interviews, like what I'm hearing so far. Bro, there's so many coaches. I still haven't seen the, I still haven't watched the, Byron Leftwich interview. That's how many, like, I was watching a whole bunch of coaching interviews. We got a lot of coaches, bro. It's awesome. It's ridiculous. Ooh, good run. It's ridiculous the difference of coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like how different it feels with these coaches. Like it feels like we got NFL coaches for the first time. Like it's weird. Like we have professional coaches now. Like it's a good feeling.
Winston on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I was saving it. I was saving it. I was saving it. I'll watch it today while I'm driving.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Throwing, Winston. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Jameis has been hot the last 2 games, man.
Goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3.
Serves them right after they made him throw interception in the first 3 games. Gotta have one of these games. Oh yeah. Gotta have one of these games where he's just hot. Get off me, nigga.
Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
23-0.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
I really think we do have a hidden gem in Leftwich. You could tell by the way that everyone says, like, he doesn't even work. Like Bruce Arians doesn't even look at the offense because he's so comfortable with Leftwich. Like you could tell Leftwich is his successor. Like you could just tell. You could just tell. That's his successor. And I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I think we're just set up to be a good team for a while, bro. We're set up to be a good team for a while.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go
the
right in a
defense
short
picked
amount of
the
time,
plays.
down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Dorsett.
See the rookie Edwards over there in the slot.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there.
I like that.
This quarterback now 6
Send
for
Justin
6 since coming back out of
the
the
blitz.
locker room. It's 1st
Plus
and
in
10.
Arizona, he had to take over last season, and he didn't do that bad despite having Rosen and mediocre roster.
Got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work this down.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm glad that he got that experience over there. You know what I'm saying? He got that under his belt over there. Now over here, it's not new to him. It's something like, okay, I could build off of what I was doing in Arizona as far as play caller and stuff like that.
Is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Yeah, I definitely think he's obviously my favorite coach. Leftwich is my favorite coach out of everybody. That's the one I'm most happy to have.
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
Because I feel like he's the best coach. He looks the most, he sounds and feels the most confident when you hear him talk. You could tell Bruce Arians, you know, thinks big of him. You could tell Bruce Arians thinks big of him. You could tell he knows what he's doing. So as far as coach, on just pure coaching, I'm happy with. Oh, man, I'm happy with him. But I'm just as happy about him with the fact that he's a quarterback coach that played for Tampa, quarterback coach that played for Tampa as an African American. So he understands everything Winston's going through. Antoine Randall L was good too, and Footy too. A lot of his former players come off as really bright. Yeah. And all of a sudden, my stomach said, hold on, and I got to take another deuce. Another deuce. I don't know where it came from. But after this, I got to go to the El Baño.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Oh, I forgot.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands
Good job, Bryce.
Well, 4th quarter,
I got to kill this clock, and
unfortunately they couldn't get it.
Go take a deuce,
I know
man.
we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80%
Oh yeah, it's
of the
really,
time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
it's really,
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches
really
tell us,
gotta
well,
go.
when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again, it's Jones.
ooh.
It's a
What?
gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Madden
Bottom
is
line, they want
weird.
to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are
Why?
in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
All right, about to punt this. Let computer do everything. I'm about to use the restroom, and I'm gonna be watching live as well.
Go for it, get the first down.
I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. 23 yards on the play. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Here we go. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 3-19.
Mayfield with it once more. Caught left side. It's Beckham. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Set. 3-19.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Complete to Dorsett. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. Winston will kneel down, and that should be your ball game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Tampa Bay, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Still in the bathroom. Hold on, guys. Let's see if we can get one more game in. Ooh. See if we can get one more game in.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cop the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all your points, as a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance.
Seems a little too easy. Let's go. All pro.
Day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal,
Start your week by installing your game plan.
potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shawty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage.
I saw a vid that gave us an A for the draft. He was a non-Bucks fan too. He said he loved the CBs, Bunting, and Edwards. He said he didn't. Anyone that watches, that really scouts, watches film, is gonna like Edwards. Edwards is nice. Bunting is nice too, but I can understand how someone is not buying in because there's not a lot of tape of him. But what you do see, and when you see the attributes and everything, is like, dude could be a stud.
It's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA.
What did I see Jared Goff? Was it me, or did I just see Jared Goff?
Today we've got a week 8
Am I tripping?
on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But yeah, Edwards is dope, bro.
Cincinnati Bengals. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Didn't get it. Get it on the next one. Yeah, he just said the competition thing was bunting was a question since he played in MAC conference. Yeah.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, really?
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after
the hell just happened there?
Gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
L3 player lock, but they don't do it.
From midfield here, Dalton.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And it'll be Dalton again. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's got this down to the 35.
Should have had
it's
that.
his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field
oh, wow, Vernon.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. In for the score.
Scored on us.
The Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
All right.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Winston.
Good throw, Winston.
And he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a
Ooh,
touchdown.
oh, I thought he got him. If he would have got him, he would have been gone.
You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get
Can you set an alarm for 11:20?
Is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
3rd and short yardage. Winston. That's
that first.
Jones.
Beautiful.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So can they throw down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
They'll run it now.
Oh, beautiful.
And an alley to run.
Beautiful. Beautiful run.
Inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better
this could be a touchdown.
give him a whole lot of credit.
This could be a touchdown. Be patient. This could be a touchdown.
Fake here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The numbers for Howard a week ago, he was no doubt a key piece to their puzzle in that victory.
And when this offense plays well, you just know he's going to be in the middle of everything, don't you? I mean, defense is going to say, we've got to take this guy.
Good run. Oh, no! Get the ball.
The Bengals have recovered it.
Oh. Jones. What is you doing,
It's nice to give them
Jones?
credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Throwing, Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
Oh, my gosh.
Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The connection since 2011, Dalton to Green for a Bengal first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Again.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Damn it.
He should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care
Good
of that.
play, though. Good
They'll
play.
wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it on left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Get there, get there, get there, get there. Oh, Justin Evans.
He's taken down.
Let's go. Let's go.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help them line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
There you go. Oh, to the left, bro. Why don't you go left? Why don't you go left?
Over here on the punt.
Freaking Zoolander. That's your nickname, Zoolander. Can't go left.
Now this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's
Sheesh.
turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. On the counter, here's
Good.
Jones.
Oh, come on. Go.
And he'll be tackled just past.
Telling you, that whole left side is good. That nigga want to stay so
It's
close.
a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the
Peter
original
does.
line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
What you doing? What you doing? Oh, wow. Oh.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Had it in his hands,
That's
man.
a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
We're going this way.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Not leaving.
He'll be brought down,
Not getting
losing
away from
yardage back
Levante,
at the
bro.
40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Complete to the right side.
Beautiful play. Beautiful
play.
play.
Out of bounds, it appears right at
Beautiful
the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was
At least it's a tough game. At least it ain't easy. Arizona and 49ers are 5-2.
He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner.
And they keep giving you the ball, so
let them have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A solid run
hold on to
down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
I like this.
7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
I like that. Oh, he's going back.
They'll run it with Jones. And he is met in his tracks.
Computer don't like taking the outside. They really don't.
A yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness.
There you go. You got him. You got him. You got him. Oh, my gosh. Of course, I don't get it, right?
They're a big TFL tackle for loss.
Gosh.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. Has bred this big defensive tackle.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. What a spin.
Of course.
Able to slither by. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this one?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Good stick, Devin. Good stick.
He's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a defensive game.
Loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw on third
Oh,
down.
he getting in there. He getting in there. Oh.
He's got his man here. It's Green. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out.
Oh, gosh, Levante was getting in there.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Oh.
And his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's third down.
3rd and 10.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
No.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for John.
Defense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still 3rd down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. And again, Andy Dalton.
Oh, that was... Yo.
Another one thrown incomplete.
That was a great play. That was a perfect play.
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Yeah, he missed that.
And that one will be no good.
All right, offense,
he
come
never
on.
had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Oh, wow. Let's go. Great throw. Great throw.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Did you catch that?
can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So they do get to 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Getting ready to go again. Here's Andy Dalton marching back on the field. He's played a pretty clean first half. A touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First and 10 for Dalton.
Oh, my gosh.
Got a man. That's Allison. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The first down throw coming for Dalton to Mixon on the check down. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This will be Dalton again.
Get him. Get him. Let's go.
Buccaneer pressure too much.
Edwards.
Down he goes.
Let's go, Edwards.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. So we've reached halftime here in the... Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands
take over the play calling, huh?
That's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Winston.
There you go.
Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 19 yards to pick up there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
There you go. You got the screen. There you go. There you go.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They're on the move. I don't like this.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why you do that? You slow down and let him get you. You passed him already.
Carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Winston now to throw on first down. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they really made trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They
got him. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw.
as his guys are in for 6. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't, because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done.
Good job,
this is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Dalton throwing on second down.
Gosh, she was getting in there. Gosh, she was getting in there.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They go play action here on first down.
Get him, Gerald. Let's go.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Dalton now to pass. And
let's go.
Loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And able to find Green. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone.
Good.
He's wrapped up.
Good job, Devin.
Back at the 25.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
On 3rd down, Dalton, and that is incomplete.
That nigga fell.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open,
1 and 7.
They took away every passing alley, every
Madden got
angle,
Miami tanking too.
Down.
And Bullock will put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10.
Right.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. To throw.
That's though.
He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Jameis to throw it.
Ooh.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's what's up,
A good
Evans.
pick up there at 22. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands.
One more quarter. One more quarter.
Knotted up here at
Put your
10.
fours
That's
up.
our score as we begin quarter number 4.
What time is it? We got 10 minutes. All right.
Now a handoff, running left is Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
See if the screen
and
works.
just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
To throw is Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there.
Wow.
The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available.
I'm gonna be driving.
A lot of heavy pressure
I'm gonna be
towards your
driving.
quarterback. That's when
So
you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure.
I'll be watching this shit while I drive.
For a first down.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hope so.
Here's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Circle. Oh, you had him.
Dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Didn't see it.
Preston Brown with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. That is man complete over the middle. It's Green. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Dalton. And Green catch left side. And he gets this
just killing me.
35-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of gutsy type
We need a turnover.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing it.
Here's Dalton.
Let's go.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sheesh.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was
Let's
contact.
go. Come on, rookie.
Like said,
make a play.
warrant the flag. It was close, though. So
Get in there. Oh, get in there, rookie. Let's go.
That is incomplete. Geronimo
All right,
Allison,
we need to
target
double.
there, and it's third down.
We need to double.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck.
Rosen.
You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
No! Oh, he got that.
The Bengals
Oh, gosh.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw.
Yeah, that definitely didn't look like that was bailing me out.
That's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get, but he has to be careful not to wait too
on.
long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Good shit, Devin.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be second and goal.
You know what? I'm going to continue. Let's send it again. Let's go.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw.
Let's go. Good job, Justin Evans.
For him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Dalton.
Got him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's yo.
And just
what a play. What a play. Boom. Hit by Levante. Let's go.
And I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe
boom.
After that drive, in that position,
let's go.
They turn the ball over. Terrible.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This is Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I don't like this.
Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Winston.
Come on. Ah, you took that.
Down here to Ellington. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively.
All right, another defensive stop.
1:50 left in the football
we need
game.
another defensive
Here's
stop.
Bradley Pinion now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Beauty, beauty. Ah!
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well.
Back to throw.
Work, do work, line, do work, line. There you go. It's okay.
One-handed. What a grab.
It's okay.
It's a Bengal first down.
Boom.
Pickup of 11.
Gonna send that.
Now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw.
Come on. We send an extra. Come on. Let's. Oh.
To the right side, it's Eifert. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Damn it.
A gain of 32 that time. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. They'll look to
get him. Oh, get it. Oh, gosh, dang it.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Come on.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go.
Gosh. Come on. Come on.
He's back to throw.
Oh, wow.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
All right.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
Easy touchdown.
Score that puts him in front here late, but
we got 36 seconds.
Don't you say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
He learned because I sent the all-out blitz on the last time he was in that area, and we hit him we fumbled him, got the ball. He learned from that one. Caught a slip in that time.
Jameis Winston and company heading back onto the field now. A field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown.
And right now, in his mind, in his memory bank, he's drawing on times that he's done this before. Not necessarily in the NFL. College, high school, pee-wee ball, wherever. Anything positive that he remembers about taking a team downfield with a chance to win, he's going to draw on that for this drive.
I'm sure that these guys live for these moments. Here we go.
Exactly what I want. But let's try this. Might just throw a pick on this one. Oh my gosh, throw it. Do something.
And he can't get a throw off.
That's the last thing. Last thing I wanted. Sheesh.
Now before this second down play, we'll get
I know exactly what play I want, but I don't know where it's at.
Stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Let's see.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Winston to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Where is that play? Oh, where is this play at, bro?
The Bucs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I can't find a good play to just have him throw it down the field.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete.
That's game.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves
I know what play I wanted, and I couldn't find it. I don't know where that play's at. I know exactly what play I wanted so he could throw it on the field, but I didn't know where it was at. Well, good game. Good defensive game. They pulled it off at the end. Couldn't do nothing.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly?
Yeah. Well, I gotta go to work, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're almost there. Okay. Okay. You did great.
Why don't you just why do you always watch TV through there?
Because I can't watch Hulu on that TV.
You can't watch what?
Because it doesn't have the app. The TV, this one right here, and then this one you're always on it. Exactly.
You have Hulu on this TV?
No, I think right.
What?
You're going like that. You're going like that.